camera. It is Wednesday, August 21st, 2024, episode number 10 of the Tasty Twist podcast with me, Sammy B. I am your host, Sammy Blanchette. It's quite a bit of action right behind us, and a shout out to Peter, our producer here, Rebecca, and Patrick. Check everything out on OkeemowValley.tv. Check out my website, SammyBmusic.com. Do not forget to subscribe to Okemo Valley TV's YouTube page and also download their mobile app. Without further ado, I'm going to introduce Nick, Max, Harry, and Evan of a Stratton-based jam band called Unqualified. Take it away, boys.
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
Train, and once it goes by, you're never the same. Its tracks are crooked and its wagons bounce, but time feels different in this house. It runs all day, the night and rain. You'll meet your maker on the gypsy train. Hey! That train will go by in a whirling trance. Hey! Hey! The stars in his eyes to lay where he tries, and the fire on the land as the wind blows that sand. Where the tracks are crooked and the wagons bounce, and time feels different in this house. It runs all day, the night and rain. Meet your maker on the gypsy train. Hey! time can tell, and the story is told It's a one-way track down a narrow road.
All right, Sammy, you play guitar, right?
What?
Who's Sammy?
Yeah. Who?
Sammy.
You guys have shades, right? I think.
Yeah. Oh, what are these?
Play guitar.
Where are these come from?
Take them out like this. Give it up for Unqualified, everybody! Yeah! Woo! You guys kick ass. Sounds good. Yeah. That first song was really good.
Hey.
Right. These are my shades are not as cool. Yeah, I think I know what this thing does. I think. Yeah.
Whose show is this?
Try. Who's in charge here? Right? I'm the boss. Oh wait, no, I don't want that. Yeah. All right.
Is it okay? Two birds flying through my head. I see what they say, whisper sound to feel it all around. And give a second chance to smile and make it dance. Well, I'm going downtown. I'm feeling lonely, can't keep up this time. Running on empty, just hold me for a while. Let me see a smile. It's time for me to show me where to know. Well, I know the feelings fall like rain and puddles of doubt. Too bad you gotta fight again. Surrender anyhow, holding out a hand to help us understand. So drop that heavy load and feed it, let it go. It's the way you move along. I feel like Emery. Too bad it's all in the song. Now go and see just how I'm trying to be. Cool as a chimney. Sunglasses. Open up your lips. sleepy. Daylight shrinks the ice. Now do you believe me just how I'm trying to be? Cool as a chimpanzee. Sunglasses. Open up the door. How I'm trying to be. Cool as a chimpanzee. Sunglasses. Open up the door.
We'll have the video cut out just like that also.
That'll be perfect.
Wow,
Yeah.
that was a blast. You guys are awesome. So, Unqualified, Nick, Max, Evan, and Harry. Thanks for having me on that last song also as
thank
well.
you for having us on the show.
First compliment I have to say for the podcast is just, I've said it before, how cool of a guitar that is.
Thank you.
So, we've got a couple of out-of-staters and one true Vermonters. How did you guys form as a band a couple of years ago?
So, I mean, we really started jamming right around, I guess, COVID, right before COVID.
So Harry played guitar for a little bit. Actually, Harry, myself, Max, and Nick, we're all brothers. And so we were all living together, and Harry had been playing guitar, and I was like, hey, dude, like, could you show me a couple chords? And I remember some of the first songs we would jam on, like Deal by the Grateful Dead in his room. And
Wait until that deal goes
Wait
down.
until.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Has for you guys, has music always run like rampant in the family? Like, is there a lot of like music history
I
on
feel
your
like
side?
not really, actually, besides some of our cousins.
Yeah.
And we kind of, as we became teenagers and we're looking for our own path in life, it really like we found music to like, I guess, help us grow up in a way, and that like really was our connection to it. And I don't know, what about you?
Awesome.
What was the question?
Running in your family,
No,
music running
not
in
at
your
all.
family.
No, I'm the only.
Not at all for yours, Evan? No,
only
no.
musician in my whole family.
Yeah. Now, how did you guys all meet initially before you started the band?
Well, when we came out of the womb,
Yeah.
No, I mean, Evan. Yeah. I'm sorry, my bad. Yes, yeah,
A couple
yeah.
of weeks ago, they were playing at OMG Gardens, and I was just sitting in the field, and they said, "You want to sit in on with our set tonight?" And I went home, got a piano, the same one there,
Yeah.
came back, and it's the rest is history.
Yeah.
We never stopped playing.
That's awesome. You guys got a great jam band sound. Evan, you said you've been playing for 20 years already, ish.
I've been playing piano since I could reach the keys, since I could.
Reach for the sky. Hey, that's awesome. So, jam band and blues and rock is obviously your biggest influences. But do you guys have a specific band that inspired you the most when you formed Unqualified?
Grateful Dead.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
Jerry
yeah.
Garcia.
Yeah. Nice, awesome. And so you guys have been getting into the festival scene like we talked about and everything. How is the process of booking your own shows and from word of mouth, social media, how's that going for you guys? Just kind of doing it all.
Yeah, so I feel like a lot of the booking, but obviously Nick and Harry have helped, and now Evan is a great, tremendous force because he has built up a reputation for himself around this area. But a lot of it is just going into the places like you were talking to me earlier about and kind of just bugging them, leaving your card and being like, hey, like, we're a band from around here, we've played this in this venue, you know, we think we'd be a great fit.
Yeah.
And then
You guys are road salesmen like we talked about.
road
You know, that's
salesmen, exactly. You do.
And sending out emails.
Sending out emails, using
Yeah.
social media like you were also talking about earlier, that it's super important. And it's, you know, also like you were saying, I wish it wasn't like that. I wish you could just say screw social media. But
Yeah,
it's a part of
it's a part of society
life.
now,
It's a part of
definitely.
society,
Yeah. Do you guys get together to jam a couple times a week or every once in a while?
Yeah, so like before he was in it, us three would pretty much play every day because we live together, so we can. But now with him, we probably 3 to 4 times a week try to all get together.
That's awesome. Yeah, and as we talked about before, the open mic scene is very important. But you guys said you're focusing more on 2 to 3 hour shows now solely, right, as opposed to the open mic?
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. Tell a little bit to the audience about your creative process in regards to writing a song. Obviously, jam band's a great feel, especially for this type of quartet. It's having a strong rhythm section. All of us are rhythm section players, you know, piano, guitar, bass, and drums. But having added Evan as a crucial piece, has it made songwriting like easier for you guys, or a little bit more fluent?
Yeah, I guess I'm the main songwriter. I guess we're still trying to work out with Evan how to songwrite and stuff, but I don't know. Like the second song we played, which is just the
Furley. Yeah, no, it's great. I love it. Yeah.
I don't know. Evan brought that to us, and we just
Warm up
picked,
song.
just picked it up and played. You know.
Is anybody here classically trained or jazz trained, like with lessons? Or
I did classical lessons.
Nice. Are you more of a play by ear or sight read? Can you do both?
I used to write sheet music, but I don't play and read music at the same time. I don't enjoy to.
Yeah.
But I can if I have to.
It's kind of a lost art because I went to school for music performance back in Connecticut, and I've told, like on some of the podcast episodes, I firmly admit, even though I have a bachelor's degree, I am god awful at sight reading still after all these years. But I think it's an important lost art that people can still read it, but I think where music has gone for so long, especially with technology changes, I think if people just see you're having fun on stage and can primarily learn and play by ear, that seems to be a crucial part of the experience for people.
Sure.
Yeah.
I think that made it easier for him joining us.
Yeah.
He didn't know any of our songs at
I
our
was like
mother's
that.
garden. He just came in and played.
I just told him, like, all we care about is if you're having fun. It's like, that's what's important.
Yeah,
I feel like,
absolutely. Because
it
if you're
adds sound if he's having fun.
oh yeah, and you probably see it out of the fans also as well too, right? Yeah,
Way different when you're having fun.
yeah, that's cool. One question I always ask podcast guests is, when you guys are on the road, do you travel separate? Do you travel together? Do you listen to podcasts or comedy shows or full albums? Or do you have complete silence? Some people go complete silence sometimes on the road trips.
Our ritual before a show is we always meditate to like some type of like frequency to just like clear ourselves out right before our gig, like at our house, and that's always been our ritual. But on the way there, I think we always try to listen to like Grateful Dead and just stuff to get us our spirit.
You have a favorite time frame of the Grateful Dead?
Like 68 to 72.
Nice. So you catch Pigpen and then the great. So my dad is a huge Deadhead, but did they have a period where they had an orchestra, like in 78 or 79? Didn't they have a period where they had like a full band or something? For like some of those classic songs, like Estimated Prophet, you know how there's like the horn section and stuff?
In the recordings.
In the recordings, definitely.
Yeah.
And I think live in like the 80s, they sometimes had like a big band behind them, like occasionally.
Yeah. So who here went to the Sphere, as we were talking about at breakfast with Dead and Company? Yeah. Wild place, huh?
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah. For those that haven't seen it yet, all I've heard is that you don't need to be drinking or doing drugs to still hallucinate to some degree with the Sphere out in Las Vegas. And I would imagine that is truthful that you guys felt probably, right?
Yeah.
You feel that bass coming from the sea. O'Teal's a monster bass player. You guys know a little bit about him.
Awesome.
He was with the Allman Brothers.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever see the Allmans?
No.
Yeah. So I didn't see him with Dickie Betts, but I only saw them with Derek and Warren and O'Teal, and that was what I did in high school, man. That was fun, just seeing them so many times. Yeah. Have you guys seen Joe Russo's Almost Dead?
Yes.
Oh, it's a killer band, isn't it? Yeah. I mean, Hamilton and Metzger are just monster guitar players. Yeah, shout out to them if they ever like come across this on the internet. My girlfriend and I, we played backgammon all the time, and we always put on the 17-minute version of Althea from 2017 at the Brooklyn Bowl, and she just loves the song. But she insists. Every time we put the song on, I kick her butt in backgammon. I'm like, well, you keep going back to the well for Althea, so I don't know what to tell you. Maybe put on Heavy Things or something like that from Fish. Yeah. You guys are obviously big fans of Fish, I would imagine, as well. Have you guys ever seen the band from my neck of the woods, Goose?
I've seen them 3 times.
Yeah, they've really hit the scene quite well since COVID, pretty much as well too. 100%. Do you guys do Facebook Lives? Did you do it during COVID? Like, did you discover it at all, or?
No, you would stream on Reddit a little, but
yeah. So we played at the New American Grill pretty much like every weekend for a year, and the bartender there, Jack, would stream.
Jack, shout out to Jack and New American Grill, great spot. Yeah. He always says bro, orb, and orb, bro backwards. Yeah, do you know about orb, Evan? No. You go there quite a bit for jamming. So, I think the coolest part about New American Grill, I love how that piano's out of tune, but it still works when we're like jamming.
I brought that piano in there.
Yeah. But anyways, back to that. So you guys haven't done much with like the streaming live yet?
No, he would stream like pretty much all of our sets there, but we didn't really.
We definitely talked about like streaming our practices, but we've.
Do you ever have people that make it as suggestions, like for shows and stuff?
Like our friends that like we went to high school with and are all across like the country, or like ask us to, but we just haven't had time to set it up yet. But I guess we do plan on that.
We did just get a newer.
Yeah, we just got a new camera that can stream from it, so definitely in the future we plan on it.
That's awesome, fantastic. How far do you guys travel in or out of Vermont for shows?
I mean, recently, like. We just went up to Burlington, which is a good. We haven't played there. We didn't play there. We were looking for gigs there.
Cool.
So that would probably be the furthest. I mean, we've gone back and played at Jersey.
Yeah.
which is a good 5.5, 6 hours
But
for
we
us.
also
Not-
have
not in one
parents
day.
But not in
there.
one day. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, we have a parent.
And you guys mentioned you three are about 25 minutes outside of the city originally when you lived down there. But did you ever play in the city? Like, did you ever find like a small
No.
club?
No, we really started the band as it is now. Once we moved up to Vermont,
Yeah.
we would kind of just jam in the basement. Nothing like
Nothing too
serious about it. Yeah.
Besides Burlington, any goals on like other key towns in Vermont that you'd like to play at?
Yeah, we talked about Rutland, and I know Albany's not in Vermont, but we
Still a nice
go
area.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just played a show in Brattleboro, and that was our first time there.
And where'd you play in Brattleboro?
It was called The Lounge.
The
It used
Tower.
to be the Collective.
Tower
It's the
Bar.
Tower.
Lounge,
Yeah.
yeah.
Have you guys ever spent time at the Stone Church?
Yeah, we used to
actually
work
used to
there.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Oh, no, okay, yeah. Stone Church is a great venue. I mean,
Yeah,
holy
I
cow, the
love that
sound
place.
in there is awesome.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely awesome. Tell the audience about work-life balance with other industry jobs in addition to being a musician.
Yeah, I mean, Evan, I feel like me,
I got the 9 to 5 work for the town of Lynn Hall.
Nice. What's that primarily like working for a town in Vermont? They kind of have you doing a little bit of everything, I would imagine,
Absolutely
right?
Pretty much I'm the young guy at the town. If they need something done and I can do it, I have to do it.
Yeah. Did you start that recently, the job? Or?
I've worked there for a few years now. It's kind of in my family to work for the town. We've all just long line of Lynn Hall town runners.
That's awesome. You guys have a website or Spotify or streaming
Yeah, we have
platforms?
all streaming platforms.
Yeah, all streaming
And
platforms.
actually, we're making a website today after this.
Are you?
So
Oh,
we're
nice.
meeting with someone to do that.
Nice.
So.
Our producer Peter is that's another one of his specialties. So
Oh,
if
no
you want
way.
to chat with Peter afterwards,
Yeah,
that'd be
okay.
awesome as well too.
Cool.
So you guys utilize with the streaming platforms like Bandcamp, I would imagine, for people to
Yeah.
buy the music.
Yeah, we used that before we used, it wasn't Bandcamp, it was
Idol or something.
I forget what it was called to upload the music to Spotify and Apple Music and all of that.
Oh, It's
forget
like
the
the thing
name
that
of it.
takes your song and puts
It's
it on
like the main-
Spotify.
Yeah. Oh, DistroKid.
Yeah,
DistroKid. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the like the SpongeBob looking like yellow runner. Like it's like a
Yeah.
road runner plus SpongeBob. Yeah.
Yeah, so we use that.
You guys football fans at all by chance?
Huge Eagles fan.
Yeah, all right. So have you ever seen the games come around like playoff or Christmas time where they put SpongeBob and Nickelodeon on the football?
yeah.
Besides a money grab, what is that? That's such a trip.
What? It's so funny.
It's
Yeah.
so funny.
Yeah, it's like, oh, there's the slime slide. And I remember that from Universal Studios in 1999 when they had the Nickelodeon studios down there. But I'm like watching that, and I'm just like, God, that would piss off like some of the old school sports broadcasters seeing that.
It's for kids. I feel like,
Yeah,
to get
exactly.
But I feel like last Super Bowl, for some reason, at first we couldn't find the normal
we're only
Super
on
Bowl
Nickelodeon's
brand.
one.
Because everything's on a streaming platform.
Yeah.
You know, yeah.
So the whole screen was just SpongeBob Patrick.
Yeah.
We were just like,
You gotta have Netflix, Peacock, just yeah, Disney, right? Or Disney. I thought I heard
Disney.
Disney. Yeah. You gotta have YouTube TV, everything,
Yeah.
and so. By the way, to everybody listening out there, I mentioned before, for all the episodes of the Tasty Twist podcast, you can check okimovalley.tv and also subscribe to their YouTube channel and or streaming platforms on mobile app or your smartphones. So yeah, getting back to building your brand via social media. It's a full-time job in and of itself, just keeping up with that stuff.
Yeah.
Absolutely, it is.
Oof, yeah.
It's a lot, and it's like it's tough. I feel like for us particularly because none of us we're like. I mean, I don't know. Like, we're not like stupid with technology. Just like we don't like doing it.
Yeah.
Like we
So
moved to
it's like-
Vermont to be in nature.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And that's the other thing also too is I think the more streaming platforms and more social media platforms that they're making, the smaller the videos like are almost have to be catchy because everybody's attention span just keeps on.
With TikTok.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I like shorts and reels and the scrolling a couple hours, but I almost feel like it's getting smaller and smaller. So gone are the days I hate to even say it, like 45-minute podcast episodes, but it's kind of important to still have.
Yeah, definitely.
You guys like being musicians in Vermont? You like the art scene? You like the kind of the supportive, healthy competition that we have, like all the bands and solo artists.
Yeah, I love it. We love it. It's been the most supportive community. Like,
Yeah.
they've
We've
been
met
awesome.
so many amazing people up here.
So many great people.
Everyone is so like loving and like just willing to help us out and be kind, which is just like not a lot of people in Jersey. I mean,
Yeah.
we didn't poke around too much in Jersey, but like went to high school there and it's just completely different scene up here.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's a good. I think it's a good life lesson of any industry that you're in. The more you can be on good terms with your quote unquote competition and like lend a hand, especially with art, because music is a lot of fun and we like Vermont because it's nature. It lends to more opportunities for all of us, like helping out each other. And again, that's one of the reasons why I'm happy to have you guys on here as the first band, and why I love doing this podcast so far is meeting so many Vermont musicians with that like-minded approach for platform building, and hopefully it works out very well for you guys.
Thank you.
I wanted to say before we wrap things up, do you guys have any specific people, family members, businesses you want to do a special shout out to everybody?
Yeah, I mean, I think I'd love to say our mom and dad. They've been very supportive.
That's awesome.
For
That's awesome.
getting
They
us
come to
going.
like all our gigs.
Come to a lot of our
support
shows.
us.
All of our friends. I know Evan's got a lot of
Reed Ginley
friends.
made this.
That's fantastic, by the way. Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
The OMG Gardens for
our
Mother's
Mother's Garden, yeah,
our
great
Mother's
spot.
Garden,
Yeah.
we love those
Yeah.
guys.
Harry, you have anybody in
Yeah, I'll
mind?
say shout out to Seth. He,
Oh yeah.
one of our good buddies from back home, he recorded our music video, which you can find on our YouTube page. I think it's just Unqualified, right?
Yeah, if you look up Unqualified Mother of the Sun on YouTube or Spotify, any of the streaming
Yeah.
services, but
He
YouTube,
did an
the
amazing
video.
job on the music
Yeah,
video.
I mean,
for us.
absolutely perfect. It was so cool.
That's awesome. Well,
Shout out Zach Yukadis too.
yeah, Zach Yak. Woo, he was on episode
Has
number
always helped
2.
us
Yeah.
with gigs.
I want to thank you guys once again for spending multiple hours hanging out here so far. And once again, huge props to everybody here at Okemo Valley TV, including our producer, Peter, today. Peter, fantabulous job. Fantabulous? Fantabulous. Fantabulous. I created a new word right there. And enter Ron, or what's the word, or whatever I said yesterday. I don't remember. With Allegra. Allegra can attest to that. Anyways, hey guys, this has been a fabulous episode number 10 of the Tasty Twist with Sammy B. I am your host, Sammy Blanchett. Again, shout out to all our producers here, and shout out to everybody here at Unqualified. They did a fabulous job. And that's going to do it for this episode here. Again, check out OkemoValley.tv, my website, SammyBmusic.com. Follow these guys on all the socials and subscribe to their YouTube channel. And thanks for supporting Vermont musicians, businesses, and local television services. We'll see you all next time. Happy Wednesday.
Don't you worry now, my